Well, hey guys, what's up? It's your boy AI Legends, and yeah guys, today I am back with the next part of what if Naruto was abandoned by his family and became a demon lord. Well guys, I hope that you guys enjoyed the previous two parts, and if you guys have not seen them, then please go to my channel and you guys will be able to find the two parts there. And trust me guys, guys will definitely enjoy those parts if you guys like the OP series. Or if you guys don't like it, then you can see some other series, because I like to make OP series and this is one of the most OPS series that there is. So that is that guys, and if you guys are new to this channel, then I welcome you here in this video and I hope that you guys enjoy it. And if you guys have not subscribed yet, it would be a modest request by me. You guys please do so, because I want to reach 10k as quick as possible, and right now I'm 7.6k subscriber, so it would be a huge favor to me. So please guys do so. And if you guys want the next part of this series today, then the like goal is going to be 200 like goals, and the comments goal is going to be 180 comments. Do that and I shall upload the next part of this series today. So it really depends upon you guys. You can even get the whole series today, but who knows, if you guys don't want to, then we can wait for 2 or 3 weeks, then I will upload the next part after that. So that is that, because there are other series which are pending, so I will upload the next part of other series. If you guys don't want it or cover it, the comment or like goal as quick as possible. So it really depends upon you guys. So as I was saying, without any further ado, let's start our video. Last time we left off as we saw that how Naruto went against Kakashi, Guy, Kuronai and Asuma, as Naruto literally put Kuronai in her own genjutsu, sending Kakashi flying into his own attack, sending Guy outside of the village, as well as putting Asuma out, you can say, sending a fire tornado against Asuma, and finally defeating all 4 of the Jonins. As you can say, Tadokage had no choice but to put Naruto in the ambu as per request of Naruto, as Naruto was way too strong and bored at the same time. So Naruto told Tadokage he can practice his new creations in the village, but there is some risk. If it goes overboard, it will destroy only half of the village. As Tadokage had a panic going in his head as he said, "Alright Naruto, now you're an ambu." As Naruto go on his first astronomic mission, as it devastated 500 bandits, as well as killed 2 of the, you can say, Jonis, who just became kill level shinobi after Naruto healed them and give them double of their own chakra, wanted for a challenge, but in the end he just killed both of them in the 5 seconds, disappointed in their power and all techniques and all. So he just simply killed them. As now Naruto was standing in front of Tadokage, and now let us start our video from here on. As Tadokage had the sweat going through his head. So you're telling me that the clouds became a rife and red figure from lightning mate and it devastated 500? Damn it all, as was wondering in his mind. As Naruto said, "Of course old man, do you doubt me?" As all the ambus were the one who gave the report. As Tadokage simply shook his head, as Naruto said, "Alright old man, just give me the damn missions already. I'm getting pretty bored here. Don't we have anything fun to do in this world? Maybe I should destroy 2 or 3 portion of the village. Yeah, there are many other jutsus I want to practice." As I said that out loud, Tadokage had a panic look once again as he said, "Alright Naruto, here's the mission." As Naruto grabbed the mission and said, "Alright team, follow me." As all 4 of them glared at Tadokage, who simply pleaded at them to leave. As all 4 of them rushed back towards Naruto. As after the day is over, 10 astronomic missions were completed, as there were several, you can say, missing names, as well as several shinobis who were taken down, and several bandit camps all around the village, all around the place. In a one day, the rumors started to spread like wildfire, as the demon lord is in Konoha, as demon lord of Konoha, as Naruto's mask that was of a whole, or you can say of a skeleton of a human being. And in a one day, the fame started to spread all across the elemental nations, and on daily basis Naruto started to do at least 2 astronomic missions, or rather devastation, from far many places. As Naruto arrived in the Tadokage office, "Hey old man, just give me some missions already. I'm getting pretty bored in the village." As Tadokage said, "Naruto, you do know that you're only 10 years old and you need to live your life as well. There are missions to do all of your life." As Naruto simply shrugged, "Well, I was living a boring life for 10 years. It is just 1 week. I'm just taking As Tadokage said, Rob, Naruto, you have taken over 50 S-rank damn missions, and your bank account as well as all those damn ambos are getting rich over the day. And I bet that they did not even do a thing, as the room filled with bloodlust, as all the ambos were glaring at Hokage, who simply shrugged it off. As Naruto said, they do obey me. That is good enough, I guess. As Naruto said, what is it to you, old man? They're getting money for their job. After all, they do a boring job here. I don't know, if I was to guard you, then I would have definitely leaked the information to several hidden villages so that they can try to kill you and I can have a bit of fun fighting them. As Tadokage had a shiver going through his mind, and he know that if he were to give Naruto his own guarding duty, he will definitely do that, and who knows, he might even send information or break even his own bones so that he can be attacked some by shinobi and Naruto can get a fight. As he said, alright Naruto-kun, right now I do not have any S-rank missions, though there are some B-rank missions if you want to. As Naruto said, nah, those are simple, even more boring. Do you have some A-rank missions? I can go alone if you want to. As all the Ambo were pleading, yes, go alone, damn it, don't take us. Even though they were pretty happy, they don't have to do anything, and right now they have earned Ryus, almost million of Ryu each Ambo, as Tadokage was glaring, as these Ambos has earned more than the Hokage in a single month, as he was muttering something damn fortunate and all, as he said, alright Naruto-kun, right now as he was about to give Naruto a mission, as he said, you can say, an Ambu arrived and said, well Lord Third, it seemed that some of the shinobi from Mist Village has arrived to our borders as well as in front of the gates of Konoha. What is the order? As Tadokage narrowed his eyes, the Mist Village. Last time I checked, there was a civil war going on there. As he thought in his mind, as he said, isn't that the same place where the civil war is going? As Tadokage looked towards Naruto, completely forgotten that he was there, and then the sweat started to come to the face of Tadokage, already knowing the devious mind of this damn kid, and is going to the civil war if he does not allow it. As Tadokage said, no Naruto, no. As he looked towards the Ambu, get lost and bring them here. As the Ambu simply gulped, yes, as he went off. As Tadokage said, Naruto, as in his serious mind, you are not going in the Mist Village. As Naruto simply shrugged, only on one condition, old man. I'll be the part of this meeting. I want to see what is going on there. And if there are some fun things you try to hide from me, then I'm going alone. And trust me, when I come back, there will be no Mist Village remaining. As Tadokage had a sweat going through his head. Damn this kid, as he thought in his mind, as he said, alright Naruto-gun, you could be a part of this meeting, but stay silent and don't say anything rash. As Naruto simply shrugged, if you say so, old man. As after some time, Metarumi, along with her companion, Ao, her wife, as he said, as she opened the door, as Tadokage was looking towards her with the serious expression, as Naruto was simply standing beside him with a bored look on his face, wondering about his new developments and how he's going to make other jutsus to blow up whole, you can say, province and all the Ambos were simply glaring at Naruto, already knowing the thoughts of this kid, how to destroy a part of the planet. As these were the only thoughts in the hand, you can say, mind of Naruto. As Metarumi arrived, as she smiled at the old man of a Hokage, as Tadokage simply nodded, as Aoi also entered within the room, as they could already feel the eyes of the Ambus that were over each and every motion of their body. As Metarumi nodded and said, well, it's an honor to meet the famous professor as of a Tadokage. As Tadokage simply nodded, as Metarumi said, last time I checked, wasn't it Minato Namikaze who has been declared as the 4th Hokage? As Tadokage said, well, our 4th Hokage has gone on a small vacation, and I'm right now is replacing him. Don't worry, he will return in time. As Metarumi smiled, as Tadokage said, so what does the Metarumi, I have heard about you. Why are you here? As May said, well, there is nothing hidden from the other villages, especially not from the professor. As Naruto simply rolled his eyes at that, as Tadokage was praying in his mind, damn kid, do not say anything to destroy my reputation, as he was thinking that in his mind. As then May said, well, Lord Hurt, I am here. You already know that my village is under a civil war under the rule of 4th Mizukage, known as Yagura, the Jinchuriki of the Three Tails, as Naruto's eyes widen at that, already a devious smirk coming to his face, as Tadukage already was gulping, as he said, damn, why does he have to be part of this meeting? Now he cannot refuse, as he thought in his mind, as he said, so what do you want from our village, Miss Metorumi? We already know the condition of hidden mist, but last time we checked, we were never in an alliance to begin with, not in the whole history of the shinobi world. As Metorumi simply nodded, as she said, well, right now our nation needs the help of Konoha. If we were to get the help of the strongest village, such as the Konoha, we can get this war over with and the useless bloodshed could be over. As Tadukage thought in his mind, no, I cannot refuse the offer. If I were to, Naruto would easily go there and end the war by himself. Right now he has already heard of a Jinchuriki as the cage, and from what I know about Naruto, there will be a little time when Naruto will find out that this Jinchuriki can even control his Biju, and Naruto will definitely go there to fight off. Even though he's strong, I don't know how much he can handle. The full power Three Tails will be troublesome. No, I have to get something out of this meeting for Konoha if Naruto is going there regardless. So, it is only fair that I get something for Konoha out of this meeting, as he thought in his mind. As he said, well, Metorumi, first of all, I would like to ask you, why didn't you go to some other village, like the like the Stone Village or the Cloud Village? Last time I checked, these three villages had alliance in the past. Asme simply shook her head. No, Mizukage was in the contact with Stone Village and they are already more than happy that our nation is getting weaker by the day. As for the Cloud Village, he will definitely try to take advantage of the situation himself and will drive our nation, which is already in pretty bad condition, or even try to conquer it. As he looked towards as she looked towards Tadukage, while on Konoha, they have a history of keeping peace, and your nature of peace is what the main reason I have arrived here. As Tadukage chuckled, you do realize that this world runs with the interest. Even if I want peace, I do not like to send my shinobis to their death. Many people already know that the fourth Mizukage is a Jinchuriki and he can control his Biju, so fighting him off is really dangerous. So, why should I send my shinobi to your village to protect you? What will we gain from this small alliance? As May's eyes widened, she already knew that coming here will be a risk, but she did not thought that it would be this much of a disappointment. As Saitokage was now looking towards Naruto, who was about to say something, as he simply shook his head. Well, I'm not refusing your offer completely, you can say, as he quickly said that. As he said, well, I'm saying that after this war is over, I'm going to send my best shinobi there, and trust me, they will end this war as quick as possible. As Mei said, what? Are you sure about it, Lord Hokage? As Hokage nodded and said, well, but after this war is over, we're going to have a lot of agreements, especially an alliance. Don't worry, I will not dry your nation thick. You will get things from Konoha for your support, and you will pay us after that. And that is that. And several alliance and those type of things. As May said, well, of course, Lord Hokage, when our village becomes strong, we will, as Tadukage simply shook his head, don't worry about the strong and weak. We will help you so that you can rebuild. In return, you can say, swore for loyalty and will not break it. As she simply shook her head. Of course, Lord Hokage, you can have my word. If I were to become Mizukage, as long as I live, I will never break this alliance. As Tadukage smiled and said, don't worry, if you were to break it. As he narrowed his eyes as a bloodlust filled the area, I will personally cripple your nation. As everyone was now sweating, as Naruto smirked, so these old bones still have something in them. As she only nodded at that as Tadukage said, alright, you can leave now. I will have my shinobis ready who are going to help you in this war. As she simply nodded. As he went off, as Naruto said, the Jinchuriki. Tell me, old man, can this cage control the power of his Biju? As Tadukage sighed, as he said, well, Naruto, it is right that the fourth Mizukage is a Jinchuriki for the three-tailed turtle, and it is right, he can control the power of his Biju, he can even transform into it at will. As Naruto smirked, finally a challenge, It would be fun. As Tadukage sighed, already knowing that this will be a bit troublesome. But at this point, he even started to, you can say, stopped even getting surprised when it comes to Naruto. This kid is a pure monster. As Naruto smirked and said, "So, I'm going there, right, old man?" As Sadokage sighed and said, "Huh, can I stop you?" As Naruto shrugged, "Huh, of course not, old man. I'm just asking, formalities and all. I don't want to give you a heart attack by leaving the village on my own." And Sadokage grumbled something about damn stupid brats. As Naruto said, "So, can I leave? And what about the team and all?" As Sadokage said, "You will have an ambush squad, Naruto. This one, who are right now my bodyguard. As for me, I can manage. I will get some other ambush." As he thought in his mind, as Naruto simply shrugged, though they will not be needed, just like other Aztec missions, as all the ambush was simply glaring at Naruto, as he never gave them an opportunity to do a thing. He simply blew the whole thing up. As Naruto said, "Alright, come on, useless guys. We have mission to do. At least this time, you guys will have some work." As one of the Ambu was mumbling something that I'm the one who always write the damn report, the longer one. As Tadokage only chuckled. "Well, Naruto, one day you will be great." Who am I kidding? You're already great. As in this time, you can say Tadokage was now in his council room, as he said, as all the council members were looking towards Tadokage and said, "Well, Lord Third, what is this meeting is all about?" As Tadokage sighed and said, "Well, you already know the condition of the Mist Village, isn't that right?" As all the Shinobi Council as well as Civilian Council started to mumble among themselves and said, "Well, about the civil war, right, Lord Hokage? What is that to us?" One of the Civilian Council speak up as Tadokage said, "Well, one of the rebellion leader of the Mist Village has come to me, and according to her, they are trying their best to end the war, and I have decided to provide them with our shinobi so that they can end the war." As there was utter silence in the council, and then a shout, "What?" As everyone was shouting, I said, "Lord Hokage, but how? Why?" As Tadokage sighed and said, "Well, don't worry, I'm not sending armies after armies. I do not want a fourth great shinobi war. I'm only sending 5 shinobis there." As at this, most of the people simply calmed down, not wanting to lose the military power of there, and 5 shinobis, it is not like they are any importance. They are just Ambu who died every day. As Tadokage said, "Well, I'll be sending some of my Ambus for the help. Just for the, you can say, in the time, if they were to win, then we will have a strong alliance on our hand. And if they were to lose, there is not much to lose." But he already knew how to play his cards right in front of council, as all the council members started to speak among themselves. So the opportunity was right. If they were to win, Konoha will greatly benefit from it. As while on the other hand, Danzo was wondering who's he's sending. As he said, "Well, Lord Third, if I may ask, who are the shinobi you're sending?" As then Tadokage smirked, already knowing what is in the head of his old friend, and said, "I'll be sending the Demon Lord and his personal squad." At this, the utter silence was left, as one of the, you can say, Shinobi Council speak up. "Well, Lord Hurt, I was wanting to ask you, who is this Demon Lord to begin with? We were hearing many things about him, and there are several rumors going around the elemental nations about his power and skills, said to be on par with Kages and High Jonins." And Tadokage simply shrugged. "Well, he's my personal god, if I must say, and I have trained him personally." At this, everyone simply knew that this is something they cannot press on anymore, while on the other hand, Danzo narrowed his eyes towards his old rival, already knowing that Tadokage was hiding something special from him, and he will try his best to get this information about this demon lord. And if he's so strong, he should be part of the root, and if he's so dangerous, he will be executed by the hands of his root. As he's nodded on that on his mind. And now let us go to Naruto, as he arrived in front of Meterumi and said, "Well, it's an honor to meet someone as beautiful as you, Miss Meterumi." As May only blushed at that. Well, by looking towards you, you seems like a little kid. Who are you?" And as she speak up, "Well, I think that introductions are in order. Who are you, little kid?" As Naruto only smirked behind his mask and said, "Well, Miss Meterumi, I think that I cannot say my name, since you already know that I'm a part of Ambu, and we are the squad which is assigned by Lord Hokage to help you. As Mesa is warden, these were only 5 people. How can they help the mist village? As Naruto before she could say anything, and don't worry about it. Our skills are more than enough to handle any of the shinobis, even the Mizukage. I will handle him personally if you so request. As May chuckle, you may be strong, kid. I give you that if you can make it to the Ambu in such a young age. By your voice, I can tell that you're hardly at the age of a Ganin. As Naruto smirked, perhaps you don't know my name then. My name, if spread across the elemental nations. Can you tell him? Can you tell her by pointing towards one of the Ambu who always write the reports for Naruto? As he said, our boss name is separate as the Demon Lord. As Mei's eyes widened for after some time of realization as Owl and said, well, Miss Mate Rumi, that is the Ambu we heard about, the one who blew up half of the Gross Nation. As she said, yeah, I know about it. As he said, so you're the infamous Demon Lord of Konoha. Well, you got quite a name, and judging by your mask, it does suit you. As he is only smirk at that, don't worry about it. You can be pretty grateful because the last time I checked, the council of this village is pretty hungry for power, and they would not even let a single shinobi to go to the Mist village. So you're pretty lucky to get someone as strong as our squad. My all squad is pretty strong. You can rely on us. As me simply nodded, as she was not expecting any help whatsoever. So this was still just a bonus, and someone famous as the Demon Lord would be in their squad would be pretty helpful for them, as well as their moral support. As she simply nodded, as they started to move around. As after some time, Naruto stopped and said, "This is just simply getting boring." As he clapped his hands together, as one of the Ambu said, "Damn it, not that again." As then a small portal arrived, as May, as well as Aoi's eyes widened and said, what is that now?" As Naruto said, "Don't worry, this will lead you to the Mist Village." With a smile on his face behind the mask, as all the Ambus were now glaring at Naruto. Last time they do that, they were not able to eat anything for a whole day, as they always speak out a lot of, you can say, food. As May said, I have never seen such a jutsu, a teleportation nonetheless. The space of time jutsu is pretty rare, kid. As Naruto smirked and said, "Don't worry about it. About my skills, you need not to worry, but you will be able to arrive here." As Aoi stopped her and said, "Well, how can we trust you?" As Naruto shrugged, "Well, we are helping you. If you cannot trust her, how can you ask for someone to help you?" As May said, "Alright, Aoi, don't worry about it. I trust you." As Naruto said, just for the precaution, as he kicked one of the Ambo that always write the report into the butt, he was sent flying into the damn portal. As Naruto said, "See, it is not harmful." As May had a sweat drop and said, alright, if you say so. And after, you can say, they are finally arrived, as all the Ambos were simply glaring at Naruto. This was better than the last time, but still, their head was spinning like crazy. Even May had a bit of trouble being focused to walk, but she had to do it. As Naruto smirked, nice journey, right? As all of them simply glare at Naruto, as Naruto simply shrugged it off. As they said, so this is the Mist Village. There is mist. As Ambu said, "So that is why it's called Mist Village, Captain." As Naruto said, so that's the reason, huh? Well, in Konoha, it is not all around leaves and trees, you know. As all the Ambu's sweat drop on that. As Naruto simply shrugged, alright, let's go. So where's the Mizukage? So can end him. As May said, alright, no need to hurry. Right now we have to get to our rebellion forces and get things ready. As Naruto simply shrugged, if you say so. As all of them finally arrived to the, you can say, rebellion forces, and things started to play in order. As May said, "Alright, my consul, I have went to Konoha and they have decided to help us, just in the return that they will also provide us with the material so that our nation can get strong once again. In return, they want, you can say, the help when the needs arrive, as well as a strong alliance and several you can say, contracts." As the consul thought about it and said, so who did it send? Was it Itachi Uchiha, Kakashi Harake, or some other high-level Jonins or Shinobis? As they were wondering that, as May simply shook her head, it is only 5 members of Ambu. As there was silence and sad, as all the council erupt into, "What? What are you talking about, May? All these contracts, and we have gotten only 5 Shinobis?" as May simply put her hand and said, there are already strong enough shinobis, and one of them is known by the name of Demon Lord across the elemental nations. As they were silenced, as one of them speak up, we have heard the name the Demon Lord, though we were busy in our civil war, but still, the name is going around only for a month. As one of them said, and according to the rumors, it is said that he always take astronomic missions, the death missions, and decimated the places wherever he fight off. Yeah, I also heard the rumor he blew off the whole Gross nation. As one of them pointed out, not the whole one, only half of it. But still, that's a damn nation. You know that, right? As he simply shrugged and said, if this guy has some talent, then we have to test their abilities. As May simply shrugged, well, your funeral, as she thought in her mind. As they finally arrived, all the council, and said, so you're the shinobi sent by Konoha. As one of them said, and who's the demon lord, huh? As Naruto stepped forward, you may address me so. As the council members looked towards him, what? You're just a kid. Are you sure? May he's the true demon lord? As Naruto, you can say, simply chuckle behind his mask as he said, well, you can rest assured, I'm the one known by the name of Demon Lord across the elemental nations. If you do not believe me, I'm more than happy to blow off this whole mist village into nothingness. As he put a hand upward and then you can say a great amount of power started to gather in his hand as everyone could feel it, as everyone gulped, all the council members gulped at that, as May said, Demon Lord son, I don't think that there is any need for that. As Naruto said, just let me tell you something, May-san. I may be a strong shinobi, but I am pretty impatient one as well. I want something to entertain me every time, and there is always astronomic missions who are able to entertain me to some degree, though I have to do 10 missions a day so that I can keep my boredom away. As this got everyone shocked, astronomic missions, no matter the standard of any village, were always dangerous as they were deadly. Even the Ambus were scared to take them. And this kid is saying that he takes 10 astronomic missions for a day. For what? Just so he can entertain himself? As everyone was now looking towards Naruto. As Naruto simply shrugged. So what do you want, huh? Can we start this battle already? Or as May speak up, well, Naruto-san, the councilman here wanted to test your strength, so that we can be confirmed that you're the original demon lord. As she did not say Naruto-san, it was just my slip of tongue. You can say that she said that, well, Mr. Demon Lord son, we would like to test your strength so that we can be confirmed that you're the original one. As Naruto shrugged, well, I'm always up for a challenge. As Naruto smirked and said, bring out the challenge. I'm always up for the challenges. As May nodded, and then she snapped her finger, and then finally 10 shinobi arrived. As she said that, the one we heard about, the Demon Lord, said to take several asterisk missions and said to be one of the strongest shinobi in Konoha. So, we want to see that if you can take on the 10 shinobi. Tell us if it is an overkill, as she thought in her mind, as Naruto only smirked. Well, if you think that these shinobi are more than enough to handle me, then be my guest, I'm always ready for a challenge. As all the shinobis narrowed their eyes towards this Ambu, they were not liking him whatsoever. As they said, alright kid, you may be an Ambu, or a bit stronger one on that, but it does not matter. We are elites in this village. As Naruto said, in my life I have fought many elites, and trust me, after they fight me, they always became a Ganin so that they can learn from the beginning. As all of them started to chuckle, as Naruto put his hand towards his squad, I'll be handling this. As all of them nodded, as always, the thought in unison in their mind. As lately their jobs have become boring, just like their captain would say. Because their captain always do all the work and all they have to do is to write the damn reports or to save any people if they were to capture there, or just get rid of the bodies. Two type of work really started to annoy them, even though they were earning Ryus in million nowadays under the command of their new captain. As Naruto smug, bring it on, as all of the shinobis had, alright kids, you asked for it, and they rushed towards Naruto, and I don't want to go into this small video, and after 10 seconds, all of the 10 shinobis were now either slammed into the wall or either into some buildings. As this got over so quickly that most of them were in utter shock. As Naruto said, pretty boring if you ask me. They were pretty weak, so I did not bother to waste my time with them. So, are there any other strong shinobis in this campaign, or do I have to take care of everything for myself? As all of them simply looked towards this guy like he was a monster. This was definitely the good name was given to him, the Demon Lord. As May said, well, as she was out of words what to say to this kid who has seemingly defeated 10 of her best soldiers. As Naruto simply shrugged, so what should I do now? When are you going to invade the forces? Esme simply smiled, already knowing that they have one of the strongest shinobis, and she could tell that this kid is going to surpass many legends in the future. As Naruto only smirked behind his mask, Esme said, alright, rebellions, get ready. As after some time, a shinobi arrived and they were discussing some plans how they can enter into the main city and defeat Yagura and lure him out so that most of the shinobi forces could be left alone, as Naruto was willing to obliterate every shinobi that is in their way. But Mei told her that when she becomes Mizukage, she's going to need some shinobis under her command, otherwise the village cannot be run. As Naruto simply shrugged it off and said, so what should I do, huh? As she was making plans how they can lure Yagura out of the, you can say, office. As then the shinobi arrived. Miss May, as he entered into the council room and said, May said, what is going on here? As he said, it's Yagura. He has found out about our hideout and I got the information. He's going to attack tomorrow. As May stood up, what? What are you talking about? He's attacking tomorrow? We do not have enough time to retreat. As she thought in her mind, damn it, what are they going to do about it? As Naruto said, so he's going to hunt you guys. Pretty well. I bet that he's going to come himself, since he want to get rid of you as well as the rebellion. So I think that he will come himself. As this take the, you can say, attention of everyone. As Naruto said, so it is going to be a great opportunity for me to fight him. As he thought in his mind, well, I will handle him personally if you want to. As Mei said, well, you may be strong, but he is a Jinchuriki and he can control this Biju. It is not going to be wise to fight him alone. As Naruto simply shrugged, you can join in if you want to, but I'm definitely going to fight him. It does not matter. Other shinobis are none of my concern. I have never fought a Biju, or rather a Jinchuriki, though it could be a great experience and fun at the same time, as Naruto thought in his mind, but smirking. As he said, alright, now we have a time skip, as all of the four ambos that were beside Naruto, as they were doing their thing and all, already knowing that there's nothing they can do, but still after such a long time they will be able to fight off against some shinobis, so that they can, you know, have some fun, spilling some blood here and there, killing some shinobis, cutting off their heads, and those type of funs for ambus. As Naruto said, alright, what are you guys doing? Get up your asses. As all four of them stood up. As Naruto said, alright, today we are going to have an important mission, and we are going to kill off Yagura, the fourth Mizukage, and then we will, you can say, yeah, great experience. Yeah, that is the great mission we are on. As all the ambos looked towards Naruto and said, well, Captain, what do you suggest? How are we going to handle it? Do we use the proper function of section B? As Naruto said, well, about that, forget that. You guys are going to help the shinobis and I'll be handling Yagura. As all four ambos had a sweat drop. As Naruto said, alright, get ready. As he started to move away. Damn those teamwork cases. As he thought in his head, why do people do teamwork? I'm more than enough to handle myself. As Naruto thought in his mind, damn it. Well, at least I'm going to fight someone who declares in this world as a demon. Perhaps he will know the true demon lord as in this world has entered, because he was the reincarnation of the demon king and the overlord. So he decided to make his name short, known by the demon lord. So that is the main reason Naruto decided to take this name. As Naruto said, tomorrow Yagura, I'm going to show you that there is only one demon here, and that is me. As he smirked at that, and now we have a time skip as Yagura's forces were rushing towards the area in which the rebellions were hiding, as they were able to see 1000 shinobi versus, you can say, 5000 shinobis of Yagura, as all the shinobis were pretty scared about it, even if they have some strong shinobis among themselves, but still fighting off such a long army. As Naruto smirked, look at the scene. Can I obliterate them? Are you sure that you need them? They are just trash. As he looked towards Mei, I can end it in a single strike. As Mei simply shook her head. No, Naruto-gun. Sorry. So, Demon Lord's son, but we are going to need them. As she looked towards them, as Naruto simply shrugged and said, alright. So, here's that Yagura. As he looked towards him, as he said, he's a kid. As May pointed out, you're also a kid. As Naruto simply shrugged, I'm strong. As she said, and he's the cage. As Naruto said, well, you do know how to argue. I'll give you that. But still, it does not matter if he's the cage or a Biju himself. I'm going to kill him personally. As May said, not if I kill him before you. As with a sweet smile, as Naruto said, you definitely know how to argue. As all 4 ambos landed beside Naruto, so Captain, what should we do? What should we do? As Naruto said, help these people to fight off and try not to kill most of them. I will try to end the battle as quick as possible, though I will definitely have some fun time, as he thought in his mind. As then May said, alright, let the battle begin. As after seeing the signal given by Yagura, as the shinobis of Yagura started to rush towards the rebellion, ready to end them, ready to kill all the bloodline users within the Mist Village, as May greeted her state, alright my man, let's go! As all the shinobis rushed towards them, even though they were scared, but still they were ready to protect their home from the rule of the ruthless leader known as Yagura. That's not a smirk. Here I come, Yagura, as he jumped into the air and started to fly with rapid speed as he rushed towards Yagura. As Yagura's eyes widened as if a rocket was about to slam into him, as he quickly made some distance, and then boom, a large crater was formed as Naruto was standing in front of Yagura. As then he was surrounded by several ambus of Yagura, as May also landed beside Naruto. You could have asked me. As Naruto said, well, sorry. Perhaps I forgot the lady's first quote. As May said, you should remember that. As Naruto said, so what do we do? As all the ambus rushed towards them, as Naruto said, it's been a while since I used this sword. As he bring out a sword out of nowhere. Now, the lethal destruction as he swing the sword, as a black shock wave rushed towards all the ambus, and next thing, they dodge it, but then the next thing they knew, as their body started to root into, you can say, oldness, as May's eyes widened in front of her eyes, their body crippled and then turned into nothingness, only skeleton remains. As Naruto said, I did not knew that it was this effective. As May looked towards Naruto as if he don't even know what to say. The name definitely was right about this kid, the Demon Lord. As Naruto smirked, so Yagura, would you like to have some fun? Pointing his sword towards Yagura, who greeted his state, who are you? And I don't remember a person like you under my command. As Naruto smirked, well, it's pretty easy. I am one of the, you can say, retrieval, or the help from Konoha, the Ambu, otherwise known as the Demon Lord. As Yagura narrowed his eyes, he heard about some rumors here and there about a new rising star from Konoha, named by Demon Lord. Though he did not care, after all he had some rebellions to take care of. As he said, so you're the famous Demon Lord of the Konoha, but it does not matter. I'm a cage and you're nothing, and by the look of it, you're just a kid. As Naruto said, by the look of the same thing, you're also a kid. As Yagura said, shut up. As then red chakra started to leak from his body, as May quickly go to inside lava style, lava stream, as lava erupted from her mouth, rushing towards Yagura, who quickly released a water wave attack, as both of these attacks cancel each other out, making solid there. As Naruto said, hey May, don't disturb my battle, why don't you go and help? And here you have some guests. As she looked around to see several Ambu rushing towards her, as she grated her teeth, damn it, as she started to fight off against the Ambu, while on the other hand Naruto smirked, now it's we alone. Let's have some fun. As we quickly go through Hansan, though I never like to use jutsus because I don't need them. But let's see. Fast style, fight devastation. As the stream of fire rushed towards Yagura, as Yagura's eyes widened, this was on the same scale of Madara Uchiha when he released his attack. As Yagura greeted his state, as he quickly go through Handside, water style, water prison, water style, water wave. As a water wave rushed towards the fire, but some of it passes through, but the water prison saved Yagura as he made some descent. You are pretty strong, Demon Lord, I must say that. But you're not strong enough. As red chakra started to surround him as he rushed towards Naruto, who only smirked. So this is the power of a Biju, though? Oh, I almost forgot. I also have one, as he thought in his mind. But he only shook that thought off as they rushed towards Yagura as both of them met in the center. Boom! As all the fighting stopped for a moment when a gigantic crater was formed and Yagura was sent flying out of it. like a bullet and slam into the forces, as all the forces were shocked to see their case slam face first to the ground as Yagura gritted his teeth as he stood up. "Why are you guys have stopped fighting? Kill them all!" as he shouted as all the shinobis rushed towards the rebellion once again as Yagura gritted his teeth as then said, "Now you have done it, you damn demon lord," as he then red chakra started to surround his body and finally he was engulfed once again with the same, you can say, the second stage of the turtle, not the full transformation but just, the dark red one, as he said, "Now you will pay," as they rushed towards Naruto, who smirked back, "Bring it on," as both of them once again rushed towards each other as then Yagura powered up his Biju Dama and said, "Take this," as they released the attack as Naruto pointed a single finger. What was the name again? Yeah, Ingus, as then a magic circle appeared and then a shoot of blackish as well as reddish fire rushed towards the Biju Dama as both of these attacks met in the center and then boom. Okay guys, here I will leave this part. Hope you guys like it. If you guys want the next part of this series, then you guys already know the like goal is going to be 200 likes, and for the comment goal 180 comments. Do that and I shall upload the next part as quick as possible. So it really does depend upon you guys. So yeah guys, peace and peace. And yeah guys, subscribe as well, subscribe.